What's up, my Vina love? Sisters Vina D coming to you all from Vina Team News.
That in Atlanta, they'll just be, they don't get to a point. It's good. Your weave is busted. Your tracks, your this, your ratchet. They just yell insults to each other. So you never get anywhere. You have to you're ratchet because, and here's my proof.
Swim? I can't swim? You're a black person. All my black friends can't swim. Is that bad? They don't go in the pool because they will get their weave.
What, you like black guys? Oh,
I don't like black guys.
you got a face?
Huh?
You got a face? You know what I'm saying?
And the OCs, the OGs.
Mexican, I thought you were all Mexican and strong. How? Wants to prove how tough she is because she's from Mexico. But the little chirpy Mexican has to have her way. I'm so brave. Mexican. I'm from Mexico. I can kick anybody's ass.
What Asian I am because of my eyes, they squinty. So, but I haven't know how to.
In our circle that can really use a good cleaning out because they're so full of poop. They're 2 shades darker than what they should be. Can't ya?
Another white woman to sit on that mother because nobody's dumb enough to do that. Put yourself in my shoes. 5 African American women just hammer. Every one of those motherfuckers on that couch owes this world a apology for this racism. They already tried to claim that long ago, Sheree. You know. Nobody really bought into it because the social media wasn't there and racism wasn't all that real. This whole racism thing in this day and age is bullshit.
Luann's costume is so disrespectful. I think she's tone deaf when it comes to cultural stereotypes. She's generally tone deaf anyway.
What are you talking about?
You're so fucking powerful. You got a nigger connection.
Stupid fucking Mexican. God. Let's see what I get you.
You and your outfit. I thought your outfit was, but I don't think you're ugly. Who cares? You look like an Indian. But are you saying, look, Indians are ugly? Is that what you're saying? Indians, you're just insinuating Indians are ugly.
This hair breed is not in Atlanta. They ain't looking for you.
Oh, you don't like half breed?
You're a whore.
Black people walking around because black on black, it's hard to see. I can't really see who's who in all black. I can only see the beige people like myself. Everybody else, I only see the nice.
You're black too. She ain't black with a Q.
You are being shady as right now.
Look, I'm taller than you.
Get your nappy ass.
How old is it?
It's like the Motel 6. Sweetie, call Delta. I'm going home.
We're not going to complain this whole trip.
She's calling you. I have to call things.
I'm going to deal with that.
Those little clips you just saw at the end with the wow, okay, and things like that. Of course, I'm not shocked. I just added them for fun. Nothing about the little clips you just saw shocked me. Bravo been this way for years. This video is going to focus on Kenya Moore Halloween costume, the conversation at the reunion, and all of that. But I quickly want to say before I jump into the comments from social media defending Kenya Moore costume is that these little clips are the reasons why my very first review when that episode aired did not, make its way onto YouTube because my video got blocked. Now, some of these clips got cleared. Well, all of them got cleared. They're not blocked anymore. That's why I'm using it. However, a few weeks down the line, or a few months down the line, Bravo could come back and block those clips. If that was to happen, I would simply come on YouTube. Instead of doing a re-upload, I would just completely crop out the entire section of those clips. So if you are someone watching this in the future and you're like, what clips is she talking about? That means it was blocked and removed and I took it out. Basically, it's different clips of different people at Bravo, saying racist things and just whatever, okay? So that's that. Also, when I'm passionate about something, you can hear it in my voice. And some of you be like, Vina, your voice is so soothing and so soft. But can you speak up? So no, I'm not angry, not screaming. I'm just talking loud. One, because I'm passionate. Two, because I want the people who complain about the volume to hear me. Okay? All right, let's get into it. It's a God bleep costume. Chill the bleep out, people. Y'all should be happy that the culture is making it to mainstream TV. Laughing face emoji. Pay attention to us. Don't pay attention to us. It's a costume. There's nothing to be offended about, period. I'm native. It's a Halloween costume. People need to get a grip and stop turning everything into a negative racial issue. This shouldn't be an issue. But hurt, sensitive snowflake society, we are doomed. Sincerely, I'm every nationality, so there. This is so sick. She wasn't mocking anyone, wasn't making fun of anything. Stop with this BS. Someone please help me. What was offensive about this costume? I have seen a lot of people dressing up as Native Americans on Halloween. Please educate me. Feel free to dress up in anything white people do, not offended. I don't know about that one. Here is why I like this apology. Whether or not she means it, it's one of the first times a celebrity apology didn't say if I offended anyone, and instead acknowledged that it was offensive and why, regardless of how anyone else felt. Stop apologizing. This person just basically saying that we have never apologized for dressing up, okay? And that people are pitiful and stupid. Stupid, why is she apologizing? Whatever happened to imitation is a form of flattery. You wore it well. If anything is a compliment to their culture, so ignored. This generation of being offended by everything is hysterical. I wish I had time to give a bleep about what other people wear. I think it was beautiful. Someone compared it to blackface, which is absolutely not the same thing at all. People just reaching. So this person responded, let's be perfectly clear. This is not the same as blackface. Blackface was a part of Jim Crow segregation and slavery. This answer is wrong. Wrong. Please find a better answer because this was not it. People who have far too much time on their hands find everything and anything offensive these days. I call them troublemakers. They need a life. OMG is a costume for Christ's sake. Maybe she wanted to represent that heritage, which is her heritage. Everyone stop being so bleep sensitive. WTF is wrong with everyone. Are you not going to let your kids dress up like a Disney character because you don't want to offend the real Disney princesses? People are so easily offended. Please, this is just ridiculous. It was a Halloween costume. Stop getting offended about everything possible. I believe her, and that's not often. It was a costume. People need to lighten up and grow a thicker skin. Stop being so offended by trivial BS. Okay, wait. Isn't she mixed with Native American / Indian? Yes, she is. Like, I'm pretty sure she, as well as 90% of African Americans, are mixed with Native American or Indian. Is it still wrong then? Please, someone tell me I'm wrong. We need to get this appropriation thing to make sense, because as a black mixed person, I don't endorse a double standard, but like, what did Kenya Moore do wrong? Someone teach me something, please. No, it's 2021 BS, please. The principle of culture appropriation does not seem to apply here. Don't try to pin this incredibly intelligent woman as otherwise. OMG, this is ridiculous. People need to stop making everything about race. I'm sorry, but this is insane. I have seen a million kids and adults dress up as Native Americans. What is the problem? You want to be that sensitive? Then just give them back their land. WTF, you went too far. I didn't feel a way or touch anything by it either. Why was this offensive? But it's Kenya, so y'all going to hate on her regardless. I honestly didn't think she wore it to offend anyone. Yet, hey, I always give people the benefit of the doubt and not be so quick to judge. Where the bleep was she making fun of Native American people? This is bleeping crazy. Stop with the bleep up ish. So we can't have Halloween costume now. This is cancel culture at its worst. This is why when there's real issues, people don't care. People being woke about everything, and you can't do anything without offending somebody. I say, who cares? Bleep them and their overly emotional, selective outrage. Hypocritical. Stay at your computer and complain. I am going to live my life, wear what I want, say what I want. I am disappointed she apologized. Stand up to these fools. Black woman having an orgy on primetime TV. Awesome. She's great. Indian custom cancel her. This is basically saying, allegedly, Portia doing what she did with Bolo and everything else. Yes, girl, you're single. Do your thing. Kenya wears a costume and it's like a war. And Bravo ended up apologizing, and Kenya Moore ended up apologizing. I want to sincerely apologize for inappropriately wearing the Native American headdress as a costume. I now realize that this was both disrespectful and insensitive, and would never have done it if I had that knowledge and understanding beforehand. I regret it. When you know better, you do better. I am genuinely sorry. Signed, Kenya Moore. So that was Kenya Moore's first apology before the reunion, okay? And as you saw, Bravo also released a statement apologizing. Now, the reaction after the reunion part 1 is so incredible that I would have to do a completely separate video just reading those comments, and also the response of the organization that Kenya talked about during the reunion. I'm going to save that for a separate video. Also looks like this video will be too long if I include the rest of my review in here. So I'm hoping to put this up and also be able to post my opinion on the entire reunion before the new episode tonight. If I'm not able to, I will do it first thing tomorrow morning. Thank you all for your patience. Now, reading those comments and posting those videos, I didn't do that to deflect from what Kenya Moore did. As you all noticed and saw, she handled it very well. An intelligent, amazing woman. She did not make excuses like the Drew and certain people on that stage, which I'm going to get to. She was like, I was wrong, and this is why I was wrong. She also said exactly what I said in my original video that I never got to post because it got blocked because of some of the clips that I used, okay? I thought I was doing something powerful because representation matters, but now I see why people are upset. She did not rehearse this whole lie and story I'm going to tell about it was my mother's birthday and not a costume when you hashtag the picture Halloween, okay? And we all noticed how quickly Andy, Cynthia Bailey, and everyone else wanted to move on once Kenya started to hold Portia and Drew feet to the fire, okay? We're going to talk about that more when that point come on, but I want to focus on Kenya. Also, there were some clips in there, for example, the Claudia Jordan clip, right? She wasn't on the Real Housewives of Atlanta when she made those statements, but I understand and see why the Kenya Moore supporter page that posted these clips, shout out to you, added that, because if we're going to show that girl over there calling Claudia Jordan the just embarrassing, degrading names that she did, let's also show that Claudia Jordan also had her moments. So I understand why that clip was included, but we are talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, so we need to focus on the show. I understand also if someone said something like that, why hire them? But you also know that Bravo didn't care. But when you have a former employee screaming racism, planning a march, and all of the different things that's happening with that girl over there in Bravo, then of course they're going to be quick to make a statement, especially currently with everything that's been going on. And Portia Williams is basically like, allegedly, listen, if I'm going to put my life on the line and be out here and bringing this to your network, these are the things that I want in return. I want to be able to come to your network and say, hey, this scene is going to make me look bad, get rid of it, okay? Allegedly. And now she have that privilege to do that, okay? But when you have someone screaming racism, then of course you're going to do everything in your power now to prove that you're not racist. So now let's make Kenya Moore an example. But did you hear, some of the things that Phaedra Parks and other people said was just like, whoa, but did you hear those white women? Wow. Okay. And most of them are still a part of the network. No apologies for in the past we had some this, that, and the third, and we apologize for that as well. No, let's use Kenya Moore as an example. Now, the reason why you have some people really upset, even though most of the comments were positive, the reason why I read those positive comments when it comes to Kenya is because normally, because there's this Kenya Moore hate train, you see the negative. And it's my job to say, wait a minute, it is not always the negative, right? Not everyone is on this Kenya Moore hate train. Yes, what social media is saying. So just in case when that episode aired, all you saw was the dragging of Kenya Moore and people just coming for her. Well, I just spent over 5 minutes reading nothing but positive comments. Now, I understand what everyone wrote. However, it is not our place, especially, there were some Native Americans saying that they did not feel insulted. So I get that part, but still, it is not our place to be like, oh, you shouldn't be insulted, this, that, and third. They were. Kenya apologized and she moved on. And I'm glad that she did. Also, now let's get to the problem with Bravo. Bravo. If you are showcasing and screaming, yes, Black Lives Matter and we support our Black cast, right? All Black lives have to matter, right? You can't pick and choose which one matter when it comes to their career and how they're represented. Just because you favored Portia Williams, right, doesn't mean Kenya Moore life doesn't matter. And that's where your movement get lost in translation, right? You delete an episode of Portia saying something that triggered Kenya to be like, wait a minute, if you really support this cause, then why are you behaving this way? You delete that episode to protect Portia Williams, a Black woman. But then you aired an episode of Kenya Moore questioning her activism, and you do not protect that Black woman because your agenda is to destroy her. Because what I've realized, let's talk about it, racism. What I have realized on most of these networks, if you are Black and you are highly intelligent, that's not the image they want of Black women on their network. They want the image of the ones that's jumping on tables, that's dragging each other, that's being physical, that's hitting below the belt. That's the representation they want of Black women. The only reason why Bravo is driving this movement so hard is because you have, once again, I'm sounding repetitive, but let's talk about it, that girl over there screaming racism. So they are desperately trying to prove they're not. But when you are intelligent, beautiful, have so much going for yourself, okay, can read the room and also quick with it and know how to put people in their place without being ratchet, that's not the representation they want. And Kenya Moore represent all of those things. So how can we do all of these different things to distract our viewers from how intelligent this Black woman is? Let's give her the negative editing. People will be so consumed with the drama and negativity that comes with her that they won't pay attention to how intelligent she is and how much someone like Kenya Moore is needed on our TV screens. But what Bravo forgets to know is that not all of us are dumb. We can see through the BS, and that's why Kenya Moore supporters are very intelligent. No shade to the other women. I'm simply talking about Kenya. So I'm not saying Cynthia, Candy, and the other ladies are not intelligent. I'm just talking about Kenya. So don't make this about the other girls. I'm just focused on Kenya right now. So, and that's what they do. You can't continue to protect and pick and choose what black woman you're going to protect. If Portia Williams wore a costume that made all of them say, oh my gosh, especially right now with everything that's going on, we would not have seen that episode, right? They would have made up a story for why she wasn't at the party, even though she was at the party. The same way how Kenya Moore was with Candy and Don Juan talking about what happened in South Carolina. But did we see Kenya at that conversation? No. Candy talked about this on her Speak On It. She wasn't in the scene. So the same way how Bravo can delete and make it look like people were not there, they could have removed Kenya. Yes, I get it. She held filing back. I get it. She was very important in that episode, but they could have shown the shot where Filing husband was holding her back and still not show Kenya Moore. But because they have this obsession and desperation to destroy this black woman, oh yes, we are going to put her on the screen in this costume. I'm not blaming Bravo because Kenya chose to wear the costume. So don't get me wrong. I'm not calling Kenya Moore a saint, and I'm not blaming Bravo for Kenya Moore's choice. I'm just saying the same way how Portia can do something, think about it, and be like, wait a minute, yeah, that's not a good look. Bravo, can you help me out? I'm sure when Kenya Moore realized that's not a good look, and Bravo also realized, they could have granted her the same favor. So that's the problem people are having. If you have a mission when it comes to these black women, then cover all of them. Don't pick and choose when you are going to stand up and say Black Lives Matter and we support, but then continuously attack another black woman character. But it's because she's an intelligent black woman, and that's not the lead of a black woman that they want to see on their TV screens. And that's the reason why they will continue to do what they do to Kenya Moore until either she put her foot down, because she's an incredible asset to Bravo, put her foot down and say, I'm not going to take that mess anymore. I'm walking. So that's what I have to say about that. Now, we all know that we heard what Drew had to say. I mean, she lies so much. Drew and Portia, when they lie, is so scary to the point where there are those type of liars that will lie on you just to prove a point and watch you go to jail and be out here living their life like they did not just destroy someone's life. Like, those type of people are dangerous. Not Drew rehearsing a whole statement for your costume. Girl, just say, listen. And that's why Cynthia Bailey said in the end, we've all done something and made mistakes. Can we all just move on? You're sitting here lying and having this long explanation for every single thing. Also, I love it. I love it when Kenya also shut Portia down about her sister. It wasn't about Lauren wearing that 150 years ago or Drew wearing that 150 years ago. The reason why Kenya brought it up is because when the Portia and the Drew both sat on their platforms, dragging Kenya after the episode, calling her every name in the book, Portia's sister picture was still on her page. Okay? Not once in those episodes and after show and her chat room show did she say, you know what? I too posted a picture of my sister Lauren, and you know what? That picture is actually still on my page. So we've all been here, but then, yeah, I'm still going to go in on Kenya Moore because, you know, she be dragging people, so I'm being petty. I would have respected that. That same thing goes for Drew. You see, they forgot that they too had things in their past, and that's what happens. You know, I'm going to get to the reunion episode separately and all of that, but it's like they are so quick to just jump on this woman, and it's like, we're not going to do that. And you know what? Yeah, that's what Bravo does, right? They dig and dig and dig and do everything to make Kenya Moore look bad, but then they might squeeze something good in there in hopes that the people who are noticing how biased they are will be like, okay, well, they might not be that biased because they left that in there. No, because yes, they could have completely removed the part where Kenya called out Drew and Portia. That's that. Now I'm going to be back with my review of the rest of the reunion. Like I said, hoping to get that uploaded before the episode tonight, so I have that second part coming out because I have a lot to say about the reunion. And then once I upload that, I'm just going to relax and wait for tonight's episode. And hopefully, you know, I say this every Sunday, you're not listening to my review the Sunday before the new episode. But I'm wishing all of the ladies the best. I'm wishing all of you the best, and take care. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.